Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to recreate a makeup look, not just from another YouTube video or another YouTube vlogger that does makeup. Today, I'm going to recreate a look from one of my favorite shows, one of my favorite soap operas, Senos y Paraíso. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Netflix binge a little, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. The first makeup look that I come across that I find interesting and that I like, I'm gonna end up picking. So with that, let's begin. So a little background of this show. This show is actually a sequel to a show called Sin Senos no hay Paraíso, which came out in 2008, and I also watched that one as well. This Colombian soap opera is a loose adaptation from the original Colombian TV show called Sin Tetas no hay Paraíso. That show was based off a true investigation from a journalist called Gustavo Bolivar, and the story features a young attractive prostitute that is obsessed with getting her boobs done in order to get by life. It's a show filled with a lot of drama. With that said, let's begin. So it looks like most of the actresses in this show wear pretty simple makeup. I'm not seeing too much of a dramatic look, although some of them do end up wearing like a wing liner and some eyeshadow. For example, Catalina though, who is the protagonist of the show, she's pretty bare. I mean, what I'm picking off of what I'm watching right now is definitely some mascara, some lip gloss, and just a tiny hint of blush. Same with the younger actresses of the film. They look like they're pretty much just wearing, the main focus is their eyes and their lips. But other than that, I don't see anything too dramatic yet.
¿Qué pasó? Ya, todo bien. Pensé que había escapado. Bueno, ¿y por qué no la amarramos?
Y no está pues en coma.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up definitely putting on a little bit of foundation, a little bit of blush, try to imitate that same pink lip look, and then maybe add a wing liner and just a basic shadow, just like Catalina La Pequeña is wearing right now. I definitely noticed that in all of the actresses portrayed in this film, the eyebrows are the main focus of the entire face. Now the one person that I do notice is wearing more makeup than the rest is Daniela, who is the antagonist of the show. And I think that also has to do with the hierarchy and the level of social status. Daniela tends to typically come from a wealthier background due to her mom being a narc, which tries to dictate a true representation of social status in Colombia. Alright, so I think I have a sense of what I want to do for my makeup now. Let's begin. So first we're going to start off with some moisturizer. So you're just going to apply that evenly all over your face, and if you want, to your neck. So now that we have moisturizer on, we're gonna go in with our foundation. So I picked up these two, still debating between which one to use. I think the one that's gonna give me more of a skin, like a natural skin finish, is gonna be this one from Smashbox. So we're not gonna get the contour side, we're gonna get the foundation side right here. This foundation is the only foundation I have that's the closest to my actual skin. The rest of my foundations are pretty much a little bit darker. And now we're gonna buff it in with my Morphe Kabuki brush. Actresses have a very natural finish look. So that's what we're going for. And then a little bit around my mouth. We're just gonna buff it in. now that foundation is done, we're gonna go with our eyebrows. So before I go in and do my eyebrows, I'm just gonna go in with a wet sponge and dab it all over my face. All right, so now we're just gonna go in with our brows. Nothing too dramatic. So now we're gonna go in with some concealer. Again, I'm up with 2 grabs. I'm debating between the NARS Creamy Concealer and then the Maybelline Fit Me. You know what? Let me try. We're gonna try the Maybelline one and see how that looks. So it's definitely lighter than my NARS one, but I think this will do. And again, I'm not gonna put too much concealer because I noticed that it looks like they're not wearing that much concealer either. So we're just gonna put on just a little bit just to cover those under eye bags. Put a little bit in the chin. So now our next step, I feel, is gonna be setting our foundation and concealer, because it looks like they don't use contour. So I'm not gonna use contour for this video. So we're gonna go in with my Wet n Wild Coverall Press Powder in Deep Tan. Dip that in and then just set our entire face. Our face is set. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in and just grab white chocolate from my Too Faced chocolate bar, and then I'm just gonna swirl it all over my eyes. I'm putting it all over my lid. And now I'm gonna go in with Buxom's mascara. It looks like this. Doesn't really say anything else besides that. So Buxom mascara. That's one thing that I noticed that all the girls have in the show. They have really noticeably thick and long lashes. Our last 2 final steps are blush and our lips. So it looks like most of these girls, most of the women on the show wear a very pink blush. So the only one that I could think of off the top of my head was my NARS travel size blush in Orgasm. So I'm gonna use that as my blush for today. And I don't know if it's because it comes in a travel size, but I'm repeatedly going in and adding more blush because it's not popping up in the camera. And I mean, I'm looking at myself in the mirror right now and it's not too pigmented, but it's giving me the right color. So, and our blush is done. So our next step now, our next and final step to this makeup recreation look is lips. And I feel like that's the most important part, because out of all the things that I noticed first, like the first thing I tend to notice are like what they're wearing on their lips. And it's usually kind of like more towards the pink side of a lip color. So I don't have much of those. I tend to usually just stick to my nudes or my dark nudes, hitting close to like a mauve color. I'm gonna first prime my lips because they're really chapped. So I'm gonna go in with Glam Glow's Wet Lip Balm Treatment, and I'm gonna just pop it in right here, and it has a pink hint to it, which is gonna help me for my, like, as my base. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end up mixing these two colors, the Tarte Lip Paint and TBT, and then the another Tarte Lip Paint, Low Key. So I'm gonna use Low Key and Throwback Thursday to kind of give me that same little pink pout. Here, I'm gonna spread it out and then actually use my hands this time. Just to bring the color down a notch. Now, it also looks like this looks pretty natural right now. So this is the final look. What do you guys think? Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe. Like I'm telling you guys, subscribe. Press that bell button. I love recreating looks for you guys, like this one right here. I'll be posting a few more videos like this. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!